John Francis Dodge and Horace Elgin Dodge, better known as the Dodge brothers, were iconic pioneers in the automotive industry during the early 1900s who co-founded the well-known company in Detroit bearing their surname. 2 decades after their death, the Dodge family crest was featured on the grille and truck emblem sets for several of their vehicles during some of the years of the 1940s. The coat of arms is blazoned in heraldry as follows: Berry of 6, or and sable, on a pale gules, a woman's breast guuttant. Stated in more common terms, a shield with 6 horizontal stripes, alternating yellow and black, with a vertical red stripe laying on top of it, and on top of that, a white breast with milk dripping from it. Other sources depict an eye instead of a breast, perhaps to make it agree more with the morality of the Victorian period. However, our research has determined that this coat of arms is likely a forgery, which is unfortunate because a cursory review of the internet would give one the impression it was real, as it is featured prominently in search results and can be purchased on a plethora of merchandise. Now let's examine the supposed link between the Dodge brothers and this coat of arms. The brothers descend from a family known as Dodge of Stockport. Stockport is a town in England that mostly lies in the historic county of Cheshire. We find this family documented in a source known as the Visitation of Cheshire in 1613. Heraldic visitations were tours of inspection undertaken by agents of the king, with the purpose of registering and regulating coats of arms of the nobility and gentry. Think of it as taking a census of the upper class. In this source, we see the blazon previously discussed. Berry of 6 or and sable, on a pale gules, a woman's breast, dug or breast, distilling drops of milk argent. Further research shows the original patent was written in Norman French and reads, in part, that the arms was granted to Peter Dodge, a native of the town of Stopworth in the county of Chester, gentleman, who showed valiant courage against the rebel king Baliol, king of Scotland, at the sieges of Berwick and Dunbar, for which he was granted the lordship of Podenhew with the barony of Coldingham in the kingdom of Scotland. It was supposedly granted on April 8th, 1306 or 1307, and it was granted supposedly by King Edward I of England. Several clues exist as to why this was a forgery. One such clue is offered by author Alex Maxwell Findlater. Coldingham was a very rich priory, a daughter house of Durham, and dedicated to St. Cuthbert. It is unlikely, therefore, that it was granted away by Edward I. Now, if we look at a source known as Grantees of Arms, published in 1915, we see this coat of arms is listed as a forgery. Historians believe this forgery dates to the 16th century. Why would a family do such a thing? Please give us your best guess in the comments.